walking the streets of Madrid. I dropped the camera around waist height, set up my tripod here. Palace of Madrid. Good morning, everyone. I'm walking the streets of Madrid. There are a handful of locations where I would like to stop by and take pictures and record videos. As you can see, 10 a.m. A lot of people are already out and about. This is to be expected because Madrid is the largest city in Spain, but evidently the streets here are much wider, the buildings are a lot taller. I kind of miss the feeling of a big city after spending the last week or so in small towns. This is Plaza de España. Oh, how disappointing. There's a stage being built here in the plaza. We got this nice little metallic sculpture with the backdrop of a lovely building. Got this really tall building over here overlooking plaza. So what we have here, guys, is Monumento Cervantes, which is a monument dedicated to a very famous author, Miguel Cervantes. After recording the last video, I removed my camera body from the gimbal to take a picture, and this is what happened. My mood is just ruined, and this is the first stop, all because of how I handled my camera. I dropped it from waist height. So I dropped it like this when I was removing it from the mount. It just fell forward. All right, let's get a move on. Guys, the next destination is a 20-minute walk away. It's Plaza Mayor, but along the way we will be passing by the Palacio de Real Madrid. I will set up my tripod here and take the time lapse. After spending the last 30 or so minutes in front of the palace, we are now on our way to Plaza Mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Plaza de Mayor. Wow, it's a huge town square surrounded by this rectangular orange building. And I wonder what kind of events were held here or what kind of spectacles were done in this location. I found myself a spot here under the shade. I set up my tripod and my gimbal to record a left to right pan time lapse. We have now made it inside the Palace of Madrid and this huge courtyard behind me. Wow, it's big. that is it for our time here at the Madrid Royal Palace. Anyway, right now we're gonna head out and about in the streets once again, continuing our tour here of Madrid. Just finished our tapas. I had a complete misconception of what tapas is. I thought it was some type of meat dish. It's actually a way of eating where people would restaurant hop and just have a drink and small appetizers at each stop. Now we're about to wrap up our half-day tour here of Madrid. But we did a lot today. We visited the Madrid Palace, Royal Palace, had some tapas, and ended off with churros. Anna, our tour guide, said that this square is pretty much the Madrid equivalent of Times Square. People would gather up in this square to count down the New Year together. You could see how this is a really popular and important place for Madrid. Hey guys, right now I and Mac and I are just walking around Madrid. This is the one that Anna said you step on it if you want to return to Madrid. I'm definitely gonna step on that thing. Yeah, I did it! Stepped on it with both feet. This is the shop that I wanted to visit, and as you can see, the shutters are down, so it's closed. Hey guys, it's 10:50 p.m. right now. The streets are still alive and poppin'. I decided to go out and take some more time lapses and videos. So much life in this area. As you can see, there's a huge crowd of people gathered around in a circle. I'm presuming they're watching somebody dance. Next place I want to visit is that town square where the people of Madrid would typically count down the New Year. I actually started recording my time lapse a little while ago, but as you can see, there was a huge crowd that built up because of these dancers over here. And when I say a huge crowd, like really, it just gathered all these people. There's a police car that just came over. Looks like it's going to disband the crowd. Perhaps those performers weren't allowed to do such a performance over here. I finally found out what that building behind me is. It's the former post office. Very important government institution, hence why very important looking building. So I consulted Google Maps to research the next destination that I was planning to go to. And I've come to the realization that since it's close to midnight, it's just far too late and way too far for me to go there comfortably and safely. Make the decision to walk all the way back to the hotel. It's gonna take me around 20 minutes to walk back there.